Assalamu alaikum, let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Veronica from Manjemen 22A. My NPM is 22,411,040. Ethics and Professional Standards of Internal Auditing. Ethics and professional standards form the cornerstone of the internal auditing profession, as internal auditors are entrusted with evaluating and improving the effectiveness of risk management, control, and governance processes. Their work must be grounded in high ethical principles and adherence to recognized professional standards. Ethics ensure that auditors act with honesty, integrity, and objectivity, while professional standards provide the framework to perform their duties consistently and effectively. The Code of Ethics issued by the Institute of Internal Auditors (IA) is a global benchmark that outlines the principles and expectations governing the behavior of individuals and organizations engaged in internal auditing. The IAS Code of Ethics is based on four core principles: integrity, objectivity, confidentiality, and competency. These principles serve as a moral compass for internal auditors in all professional settings and help ensure that their actions contribute to the credibility and effectiveness of the internal audit function. Integrity requires internal auditors to perform their work with honesty and fairness, avoiding any behavior that could discredit their profession. This includes resisting undue pressure from management or other stakeholders that could influence the outcome of an audit. Objectivity mandates auditors to remain impartial and free from conflicts of interest. It is essential that internal auditors base their assessments solely on facts and evidence, rather than on personal relationships or biases. Confidentiality ensures that sensitive organizational information obtained during audits is protected and not used for personal gain or unauthorized disclosure. Lastly, competency refers to the obligation of auditors to possess and continuously develop the knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to fulfill their responsibilities effectively. In addition to ethical principles, the internal auditing profession is governed by a set of globally recognized professional standards, known as the International Professional Practices Framework (IPPF), also issued by the IA. The IPPF provides a structured and consistent approach to the practice of internal auditing. It comprises mandatory elements such as the definition of internal auditing, the Code of Ethics, the core principles for the professional practice of internal auditing, and the international standards for the professional practice of internal auditing standards. The standards are divided into two broad categories: attribute standards and performance standards. Attribute standards define the characteristics of the internal audit activity and the individuals performing such work. For example, Standard 1100 requires organizational independence,